Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a foundation and I'm going to give you 5 reasons you're going to be obsessed with it. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. All right, ladies, so we're going to do this beautiful look for the holidays. You can use this look for any time of the year. I'm just really into the holiday kind of look and feel. And I bought on the Sephora sale recently, actually last week, I bought the Tom Ford palette number 39. It's called Violet Sateen. It's a limited edition. So it is gorgeous. I mean, it is something that I don't have. I don't have this kind of weird combination of like a bluish gray and then a champagne color and then this mauve color and then a darker color. I think it's gorgeous. I think it'll be interesting to see it come together. Have not touched it yet. So I'm hoping that it looks beautiful on. I'm sure it will. I have to be a little careful with Tom Ford shadows, so they seem to go everywhere sometimes. Depends. It's always exciting. You never know how the makeup's going to come out. And then the foundation that I am featuring, I bought this a couple months ago at Sephora, and it's called Kosas, and it is Skin Improving Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 25. These 5 callouts I'm going to tell you now are going to really give you that information that you need to see if it would be right for you. Now, if you have mature skin, this is a wonderful foundation for you to investigate. I'm going to just start with the first one. That is going to be pretty much what we're looking for over 40. And that is that it blends like second skin with a natural dreamy finish. So you're going to put this on and it's going to just blend beautifully. You're not going to look like you're wearing makeup. You're not going to look like you're covering up. That's what we really want. We really want to see our skin. We want to feel fresh. We want to feel alive, but we do want some coverage. So it does have medium buildable coverage, which is great. So it's not sheer, it's not like a tinted moisturizer. You're going to get something out of this. Number 2, it doubles as clinically proven skincare. So as an esthetician, I thought this was really interesting. So let's talk about the ingredients and what's going on here. So it brightens with niacinamide plus caffeine. So we know niacinamide from my past videos really helps with pigmentation. So if you're working with pigmentation or you're wanting to brighten the skin, this is a great ingredient to have. Soothes with squalene, plumps with peptides and hyaluronic acid. So if you have really dry skin, you're going to really want to have hyaluronic acid in your products, and protects with mineral reef safe SPF, titanium dioxide 7.5% in this product. And number 3, it's a high performance foundation that doesn't look or feel makeup-y. So it's not stiff, it's not cakey. It doesn't look like you just covered your skin in makeup. So that's another really great point. Again, for mature women, we want to have something that really works with our skin and not like you put it on and you're like, oh my gosh, I know it's just going to be so heavy. It's going to feel like this all day long. You're not going to feel it. It's going to be something that's going to really enhance your complexion. Number 4, it's safe for sensitive skin with only the cleanest, healthiest ingredients. And I thought this was really great because I get a lot of questions about products. Is it good for sensitive skin? Can I use it? I have rosacea, etc. Yes. And also they have banned 2,700 ingredients from their line. So they are Sephora clean and Credo clean. So this is really, really an important aspect. If you do have sensitive skin or you're looking for more clean beauty, this is going to be a great line for you to investigate, knowing that they did ban all of these ingredients that a lot of different companies do have in their products. And number 5, they made it easy to find your shade. So you can go on their website and you can do a little quiz and it tells you, it kind of takes out the, guesswork on trying to find a foundation online. I know that's a little bit challenging for me. I look for undertones. I always look for that kind of pinky peach. I don't want to go too warm. I don't want to go too cool. So I usually doing pretty well. So there's some foundations I'll be like, oh no, it's a little too dark. Then I'll add a little bit of a lighter one and I'll mix. I always just mix and match. It's fine. But this one I got is light plus cool, number 180. It's light with cool pink undertones. So it says shake well. So it doesn't feel like I'm really shaking it, but I'm going to go into the makeup tutorial using this beautiful foundation so you can see how it comes on. So my first step is always my eyes. I don't do my foundation first. Why would I do that? Why would I create beautiful skin and then have fallout and make mistakes and hit myself with my mascara wand? That happens all the time and then have to start over. I don't do that. Eye primer goes on first to neutralize out my eye. You can see darkness and how light it is. So this is what I do first. It's going to make my eyeshadow look true. It's going to make it last all day. It is such a step that I have to do in order for my makeup to really look polished and beautiful. Eye primer is on. Now we'll go directly into our beautiful Tom Ford palette. And I don't even know what color I want to start with. What do I want to start with? Should I do just these 3? I don't know. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to do these 3 colors here. and really just smoke it up and just get outside of my box of doing such light, easy, oh, it's safe. I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to go right into this little dark color. We're going to see what happens. So I'm going to start the middle of my eye and I'm going to come out to the end and then in the middle here. So I'm going to see this shadow expands also. I don't think so. But what the nice thing is that you can pile up this eyeshadow here. Again, I'm not going for a natural look. I am going for it. My skin is going to look perfected, but my eyes are going to be like sexy and just really beautiful. Now, just like, let's leave it like that. Like, let's not panic and say, oh my gosh, this doesn't look right, what have you. You know, it's funny. You might watch other YouTubers and everything is like super, super perfect and everything. I mean, listen, ladies, I think we should get messy with makeup. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just like our lives are not perfect. I mean, who cares? We clean it up. We learn as we go. This is the whole point. I love this. I love this part. I love that it's not, you know, like, oh, you put it on and you're like, oh, it looks so perfect. I want you to know that as a makeup artist myself, I'm taking my blending brush that I have here and I'm going to just blend it out. And I'm going to say, you are going to do what I want you to do. Look at that. Messy. This is like, you know, this is your life some weeks and then you just clean it up and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot how it used to look. This is how, you know, you as a makeup artist, I don't do everything perfect. Sometimes I'll put something on and I'm like, whoa, what happened? What did I just do? That's so weird. Or wow, maybe I should practice that a little bit more. So I am with you, ladies. You know, like sometimes I'll like blend out too much. I'm like, wait, I need more. I need a little bit more. Why not? Let's put some more on. There is no rules. There is no like, oh, you have to get it right on the first try. No, you don't. You know, you can play around, you can experiment and really, I mean, this is where we're supposed to really enjoy ourselves. I really enjoy doing makeup. And if it looks a little messy or if it looks a little not what I want, you can just go back and fix it. So I'm loving what this is looking like now. It is always like so much fun to not know what's going to happen or how things are going to come out. So let's go in with, I'm going to do my little tapered brush. I'm going to go into this darkest one. I think this might be the wrong brush. So let me go into my short smudge brush because you know what? It's this color. I feel like I'm going to scare myself if I try to contour too much. So let's go to the base. Let's just see how pigmented this is. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's too pigmented. I think we can do it. So again, I'm going to create a little lash line here, a little eyeliner with my shadow. And then I will go back and I will take maybe a charcoal pencil and really kind of give myself that real outline. I'm going to do waterline also. Now, since I know that this is not crazy and really, really intense, this color, I will take it up into right here into this contour. So you can see it's going to come together. I'm going to just contour in this corner here. So what we're doing again, ladies, is when you have color theory, when you're using a dark color like this, and I'm going into that little crease underneath my brow bone, you're receding the eye. You are using color theory. So you can see how this is, that is going to make this depth. You're going to have that depth. So if you have hooded eyes, you want to go a little bit higher. So you're creating more of that lid. So it's just like when we highlight the brow, we want that brow to come out. So when you're working with color, think about that. The lighter you go, it's going to highlight. So if you want to highlight the brow, if you want to highlight the lid, yes. If you want to really kind of push back and make darker and give it some more drama, you're going to use a darker color. So we are in no man's land, like just like my rose hair mess. We are in like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. Take the blending brush and start blending it out. So you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to start over. Again, this is an experiment and it really is, I think you're going to surprise yourself when you start working with color and working with something a little bit different for you. Again, nothing's here. We can clean up with our Almay pad. So I just want to blend it out. I want to have it start looking like it is coming all together. So I'm just going to sit and blend, and then I will take that champagne color and we'll really pull it all together. So I blended and I really like it. I like that it's intense. I like that it's different. It's definitely giving different vibes than I normally do. Let's take that champagne color and I'm going to just, first of all, let me just swatch it real quick. Okay, so it's not going to be anything too much. It does have a little bit of glitter to it. So I will bring it down just over that top part. So it is more blended. There's no real demarcation, so it all looks nice and blended. I noticed that it has a little micro glitter in it, so why not bring it on the actual lid to pull it all together? I'm going to just take a little Almay pad and I'm going to sweep up all of this, whatever has gone on my skin. You'll see I just wrap it around my finger. I go straight up and I take off anything that could be below my lid right here that I don't want. So I just crisp it up. I think this is exactly why I don't have any of the concealer on, foundation on. I want to be able to really clean up the eyes and have them looking beautiful before I do my foundation. So we're going to go in with a charcoal. I could do mauve actually if I wanted to. I could do black, but since this is really nice and smoky, let's do a charcoal eyeliner. We're going to just curl our lashes first and we'll get them up and then we'll do the liner. Taking my charcoal waterproof eyeliner, I'm going to go to the base of my lashes. Now this is really important. Since I have a heavier eye on, I always want to keep my eyeliner at the base of my lashes. So I'm really basically giving it a lash enhancement. I'm making my lashes look thicker. So this is what I'm gonna do. Drag it right across, little short strokes. You don't have to have one long stroke. It's very hard to get that perfect. So I'm going in, just doing these little strokes like you see, and I'm gonna do that to my whole entire eye, tapering it down, and I'm gonna go on my left eye. I will do a little underneath also just to balance everything out. So I'm going to just take the eyeliner and I'm going to go on the inner waterline here. And you can see that I'm closing down the eye. I'm making it more sexy. Like I'm really going to go for it. So I did it on this side. I just did a little, like 3/4 taper in. Again, here, same thing. And then I went on the inner waterline. I'm going to just take an Almay pad again, just because I'm working with this darker color, making sure that there's nothing like even that little glitter, anything that's underneath the eye. I'm going to just brush my brows real quick, and then I'm going to go, and I did something a little bit different today. I did not put on my serum and my SPF before I did my eyes. So we're going to go in with a little Caudalie. This is their brightening serum. I just want something really nice and light. And then I will put over my La Roche-Posay SPF 50. Serum is on from the Caudalie. I'm going in with my La Roche-Posay SPF 50. I don't go by the foundation SPF. I just always layer, especially here in South Florida. I'll just layer my sunscreen first, but it's so thin that it's like a no-brainer for me to just always be putting on a serum like this. It's not hot, it's not sticky. I have to tell you, it's one of my favorite sunscreens. Now that my lashes are curled, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. And you know what, of course, I almost skipped it, but I'm gonna go in with my voluminous lash primer, which is like my best friend. To the base, someone asked me recently in the comments, do I wait until it's totally dry and then put on my mascara? No. What I do is I put this on my lashes, then I will wait a second. It's like a beat, but I don't let it dry because I don't like that. I don't like my mascara going over dry eye primer. So what I do is just do it like this. Go to the left eye. By the time I'm finished with the left eye, we're ready for mascara on the right. Lash primer is on. We'll go right into the volume mascara. This is from my company with the little baby teeth that grab all of your lashes. So if you have a hard time with mascara wands and they're too fluffy and they're literally rolling over your lashes, find one that has little teeth. This is a synthetic wand, so you don't have all those fluffy bristles that are just like rolling over like lashes and not grabbing them and depositing this beautiful formula on every lash. I just did a little bottom lash too. And if you see the white from the lash primer, make sure that you're really covering it with your mascara because it will stay white. It doesn't turn clear. So that's just one of the call outs to make sure. So let's go in with the foundation before we put on the concealer. I want you to see this foundation. We did shake it before. Comes out in this beautiful pump like this. It is not too thin. It's not like a serum, but it's not thick either. Let's put it on with our fingers so you can kind of see. Now, again, it looks very warm to me, even though it says with light, cool pink undertones. It definitely looks more of a warmer tone, but that's okay. We can warm up my skin. So we're going to put this on. Now, smells really nice. It smells natural. It smells fresh. Doesn't smell like there's like any kind of fragrance in it, what have you. So this is feeling very silky on the skin. Again, you can see right away that it has that medium coverage. So it's not going to be super light, which I do like. And I can feel it just like melting into my skin. So, I mean, this is not even rubbed in, and look how beautiful it looks. Like this looks like my skin, and it just really feels hydrated. So you have a little bit of slip. You don't have heaviness. It's not like gonna look all cakey. You get a little bit of that sheen going on your skin. You can see that. Beautiful. Now, I like to use my foundation buffing brush. I do. This did not move. You know, most of my foundations will move down because I love serum foundations, but this stays nice. It has a nice consistency to it. So this formula is beautiful. And on your brush, it feels still really pretty. It doesn't feel like it's grabbing and it's dragging across the skin. So I'm going to just put this on like I normally do on my whole face. So I still have a lot left on my hand. So I did 2 pumps. I would say do 1 pump and you're going to be able to do your whole face unless you want to build. I don't need to build. I think this is a beautiful coverage. I don't need to keep adding. So I'm going to just take this off with my little Almay pad. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. I've done multiple reviews on this product. Since this is $42, the foundation, this is $5. So I always like to give you a high-low. Of course, my Tom Ford palette was quite expensive. So we've got all kinds of different price ranges going on. And I like to do that with my makeup tutorials because you can find one product in one of my tutorials that's going to really work for you. So you might think that Tom Ford's amazing and it's a limited edition. Yes, I'm going to do that. Or, ooh, $5 concealer and it's amazing. It's beautiful. You could do that. So I'm going to just work this in with my concealer brush. So I'm going to go up into this corner. I'm going to come down. I think this is a really nice complement to this foundation, having this beautiful creamy concealer. You can see that it's going to match it really nice. This color that I have here for the Incognito, I bought 2, but this one is Light Honey. I felt like that one really, even though I thought it might be too warm, I really do love it. So it's coming in beautifully. Let's do a little powder, a little cheek, a little lip, and we'll conclude this look. We'll take down the hair. We're going to go in with a little Merit. This is their cream cheek. This is actually in Cheeky. I wanted to get this more of a plummy color to the skin, kind of working with this beautiful palette. Again, over this foundation, it's like your skin. It doesn't feel like anything's grabbing. It feels so beautiful. So I think those 5 call outs for this foundation really will help you. I mean, with the ingredients, for sensitive skin, I mean, it just feels beautiful. And that's what you want to feel. I always think of the skin like your teeth, right? People look at your teeth. People are looking at your face when they're talking to you. I mean, this is like what you're presenting. You really want to get your foundation right. Again, it starts with your skincare. You can't have beautiful foundation's not going to look gorgeous on your skin if you don't take care of your skin. So that's your number 1 tip, is to really put your effort into your skincare. Then you can really reap the rewards of having a beautiful foundation like this, just looking just magnificent on your skin. I'm going to go in with a different combo than I normally do. This is Silk. This is my Kohl lip pencil, and I'm going to go in with Chanel 722 lip gloss. I'm going to line my lips, just make them look really just nice and shapely. Silk lip pencil is on. It's just really, really natural. So this is going to be more on the pinky hue, going in with the 722 from Chanel. I just wanted something that really complemented, didn't like draw too much attention to my lips. Now I'm feeling like I need a little bit more blush here. I felt like I maybe kind of blended it in a little too much, but we have this here. And we could do a little bronzer if we wanted to. I just like to take Trish McEvoy's. It's easy. It's called Fast Track. And I just push this into my blush. Just it gives you a little bit more dimension right here. But again, creamy, still staying in the same family. I think it really looks pretty. Now, what I've noticed is that my under eye does keep creasing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my flat foundation brush, some translucent powder, and I'm going to just really just set it so it will stay. So we got the setting spray on. It is going to be very interesting taking down my hair because I've had these in for a very long time today. So I feel like my hair is going to be extra bouncy because it is clean. I just washed it and then put them right into the Velcro curlers. And this is how I get so much volume. I mean, you can see sometimes this is not what I want, but when you take it out from being wet and drying it, my hair bends and does its own thing. I don't know. But today is a special day because I have my Diptyque Rose perfume on and my hair mist. So I'm going to just spray a little bit more of my hair mist. It just really sets the mood, ladies. It's just so beautiful. If you like rose, it is so beautiful. So this is a great holiday look. I mean, it's a great any day look. I just want you to have just really beautiful products to just treat yourself, to enjoy, to have fun, wear to a cocktail party, smell amazing. And until my next video, I'll see you later.